All time taking place in Shea Stadium, New York City. 30 professional wrestlers will see action on this extraordinary card. Wrestlers such as Torquemada, such as Pat Patterson, such as, ladies and gentlemen, Chavo Guerrero, Tatsumi Fujinami, the Junior World Wrestling Federation champion from Japan, Ivan Putski, the Polish Power. Indeed, the international event will take place with the 30 wrestlers, including, in addition to those matches already mentioned, we shall see, ladies and gentlemen, the likes of the tag team title up for grabs, the Samoans meeting the unbelievable combination of Bob Backlund and Pedro Morales. We shall see on this night of Saturday, August 6th, the likes of Hulk Hogan squaring off against Andre the Giant in the battle of the two undefeated super heavyweights. And, of course, the big one, everyone waiting forward to the steel cage matches. Bruno Sammartino meets Larry Zbyszko in the culmination of the most bitter feud of all time in pro wrestling. Plus, as was announced just last Saturday night, ladies and gentlemen, Ken Patera will meet Mr. USA, Tony Atlas. Our guest now, Bob Backlund, along with Pedro Morales, and you two fellows undoubtedly will have tremendous support in your quest to become tag team champions, Mr. Backlund.
Well, I know Pedro and I have both talked about that a lot, and that means a lot to both of us. You know, those Samoans are real tough, and any help that we can get and any support that we can get from the fans would really be appreciated. We've been training hard. We're ready for this, and we're going to go in there for one thing in mind, and that's victory, getting them tag team titles. And it means a lot to Pedro, and it means a lot to myself. We've been traveling all over the country, having tough matches, tough opponents. We're keyed up, and we're ready for this finish.
Pedro, I'm sure you are ready, are you not?
That's right, you know. Vince, what can I tell you? And I will have the world champion as my partner, you know. I have a lot of confidence in myself. And please, all the beautiful fans here in New York coming to give me a little support in this match.
If you don't mind.
Un saludo a toda la colonia boricua, hispana, y hacer una invitación para el Shea Stadium. Por favor, necesito la ayuda moral de todos ustedes. Muchísimas gracias a todos.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Okay, then.
Bob Backlund and Pedro Morales teaming up against the Samoans in the tag team title match. Our guest now coming into view will be Ken Patera. And Ken Patera against Mr. USA, you will be rivaled. Yes, indeed, this is an extraordinary physique, but perhaps suffering just a little bit in comparison, not only physique-wise, but perhaps an all-around wrestling skill as compared to your opponent, Tony Atlas.
Hey, Tony Atlas is a mere neophyte when it's come to comparison with Ken Patera. Tony Atlas, I was your idol. I was your hero back in 1972 when I competed in the Olympic Games, in 1971 when I won 4 gold medals in the Pan American Games. You have always looked up to me, Tony Atlas. That's right. I am your maker. I'm the man. You are the boy. And I'm going to put you in your place, boy. Back in the shoe shine stand, watermelon patch, cotton field. It'll be your choice, but that's where you're going to wind up. One of the three.
Ken Patera, along with the Grand Wizard of Wrestling. Our special guest now, ladies and gentlemen, will be perhaps the happiest man in professional wrestling, at least at this moment, Bruno Sammartino. The question is, Bruno, whether or not you'll be the happy one, or will it be Larry Zbyszko after the steel cage match?
Well, right now I'm happy because after some frustrating times, after some a lot of work, a lot of, I don't want to even get into it with all that because we already have, but it finally came true. My dream, my wish finally came true, and that, of course, is the cage. I can't tell you how ecstatic I am about that, to have been given this opportunity. This opportunity, as I've said before, there's Judas, this Frankenstein that I've created. I'm given the chance to correct this tremendous wrong that I've done, the wrong of bringing this Judas into the game that I've loved for so many years. Now, Vincent, as far as the match, Zbyszko can say anything that he wants, but you have to be in that cage time and again to understand it and to know how to use everything properly. And when I've been in as more cage matches than anybody in the history of professional wrestling, he thinks that it's a disadvantage, as he's put it, because my body's been battered from it. Sure, I've had my bruises. My body has been battered from it. But I've trained hard. My body does. Anybody's body will recuperate, and mine has from each battle. But the important thing is I've learned, and I've learned well, everything about the cage, and I will use it to perfection. And all I got to say is I have my dream come true because the reign of Larry Zbyszko will end at Shea Stadium in a cage.
Bruno Sammartino in his commentary. This is going to be the pro wrestling event.